funky.
Hi, hope your day is going well. My name is Makasi, and we're here to talk about jeans today. These jeans, to be specific. Alright, so before we get into it, I know what you're thinking, like, can you poop without taking these pants off? Well, let's see. Leah, close your eyes and skip the first minute, please. So, as you can see by the runway, we're going and the team intended for you to wear these exclusively on the beach. I mean, okay, look, why else would he put this runway on the beach, right? That's like putting a product on the runway and like not release them at all. Like, can you imagine like putting clothes on a runway as a clothing company and then not release them? Like, that'd be hilarious, right? I mean, no one would think about doing that, would they? It's like if Apple were to release like the iPhone 13th, but then on the release date, they release the iPhone 6 instead. Like, that wouldn't feel right, would it? Okay, look, I think it's obvious, like, the reason why I got these jeans, like, it's this. Listen, the babe and the banana pants, they stay on during sex. Alright, so, if you look closely enough, you can see something on the jeans. Here, look. These are specks of sands. Now, this is a conspiracy theory, and I have no proof to back it up, but we live in a time where if we think it, then it's real. Ask Alex Jones. I think Rick and the team laid these jeans out on the sand for like 24 hours on a night where the moon is like in its crescent form. And this is just a practice done by the Apache tribe like thousands of years ago before white people got here. The moon symbolizes a renewal of growth and capture like the essence of what it means to be a child. The sand, that's what the sand stand for. And the idea is that I just wasted so much of your time. I've gone too far deep into this bit to back out now, so we're just gonna sit here in the awkward silence for a few seconds until it passes. Insert a funny reference here, please.
Whatever you say, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know why I just said that. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but gotta stand by it. Whatever you say, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm owning it.
Alright, so let's talk about material. So these are made from pressed banana peels. Every time you throw away the peels of your banana, Rick Owens partners up with this company right here, and like they're known for turning trash into like a well-put product to serve the public. The public record indicated that this is the process or the beginning of it. I don't know how it ends, but the beginning of it goes like this. They gather like thousands of banana peels, they sun-dry them, and then they put them on top of one another, bathe them in a sugar and like vinegar water. I'm sure like some plastic surgeon take these people to the back of their practice, goes in there, do some black magic, turn these people into a version of a human that is like physically unattainable. Then these people will lie to you, will lie to the people about having said plastic surgery, and like they constantly preach about makeup. They constantly preach about workout. And gullible consumer, they see this, they buy whatever these fake people are selling, and then they try to attain the unattainable through natural process. They fail, and then they harm themselves, and then the cycle continues. I mean, look. The world isn't complicated, okay? If a company is telling you that these are banana jeans, there's a high chance I just made from banana. It's Occam's razor. The simplest explanation that will explain the circumstances or event is likely the correct explanation. It's like when my girlfriend and I are having an argument. Like, I want to go throw beers at Geese with my friends when she's sick from COVID, and she said like,
okay, have fun, bye, I guess.
And then, I go and have fun. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing more to it. The key to a healthy relationship is you listen and you understand what your partner is telling you. And that, kids, is how you stay in a healthy relationship. Now, you might think, well, he probably put the zipper there so the pen doesn't look too dull. See, this is where you're wrong. This is where you're wrong, idiots. This is incredibly, incredibly political. Come on, like, what is it right now? And we're gonna unearth it together. You nerds do not understand the full extent of Rick's contribution to the world, and I'm here to tell you in layman's terms so you dumb can get it too. Alright, so there is a saying in Japan called Sekuso Shinai Shokogen, or celibacy syndrome. Japanese people, they are just not interested in having sex. It's like my friend John in fashion, it just doesn't go together. And according to JustTrustMe.com, by 2065, Japan's population could dip from 127 million to 82 million, citing Japan's National Institute of Population and Social Security Research. And here is how the Japanese government has tried to offset this trend. They want more babies, so they have introduced extra maternal and paternal paid leaves after you have a baby. More than 500,000 public daycare slots open up since 2013, and one town even offered new mom the equivalent of like 2,785, and then like subsidy for like childcare, housing, health, and education. Some local government even like organized speed dating. They really want more babies. Since Rick is like too modest to reveal this, I'll do it, okay? I'll speak on his behalf. These genes are in fact a collaboration between the Japanese government and Rick Owens. Rick is actively trying to help Japan's fertility crisis. He wants them to have more sex so their economy won't falter, thus affecting their sushi output. Rick really likes the spider maki, and he loves to watch Michelle eat it. He doesn't eat it himself, He just, eats a sandwich, a passport, whatever he keeps in his pocket. My favorite designer is trying to populate the earth. What is your favorite designer doing? Oh, Kim Jones? Kim Jones, your favorite designer? Oh, wow. Another collaboration. Wow. That's so new. By the way, this is who Kim Jones would be if collaboration didn't exist in fashion. You know what? Let's run through some of his collaboration real quick. Dior's Call, Dior Elite, Dior Sarayama, Dior Raven Pattenbone, Dior Daniel Asham, Dior Remova, Dior Amoka Bofo, Dior Peter Dio, LV X Supreme, LV X Capital, Dior X Travis Scott, Dior X Jordan, Dior X Steve. We got off topic there for a second. Let's get back to the Japan infertility crisis. So you might be thinking, oh fuck, if the Japanese people get their hands on these, everyone will simply drop whatever they're doing and just have sex. What if dumb people that wear Michael Kors get their hands on these? Don't worry, Rick thought it out. Instead of a zipper, which is very easy, Rick put buttons. So by the time these people unbutton all of these, they probably came in their pants already, thus eliminating stupid people from reproducing. Rick should really be up for Nobel Peace Prize at the upcoming AVN Award. Truly. Hashtag BDSM for humanity. Because obviously one for each continent, Eurasia, the America, Total and the rest. Right? I don't know. I wasn't really good at geometry. Anyway, so 3D stretch effects on thighs. Come on. We can do better than this. We have 5G internet now and we're still on 3D. Alright, so these jeans, they were made in Italy and the banana are from Ecuador, and then they sent the material to Italy to make, and then they sent the sample to Paris to show on the runway, and then back to Italy to mass produce, and then ship off to Canada because I bought it from Essence, and now here we are in the United States. Can we please stop with this global economy? We need to go back to closed economy, Let's see which country would die first if international trades were not possible. Now that would truly, how America's always scream like they're number one? This will really tell them, are you really number one? Or do you rely on people? Italy, Italian people are so proud of who they are, so proud of their country. Let's truly see if you are number one, if you can only eat spaghetti and pasta and pizza, Let's test it out. Close economy, let's do it. When you go to a university, you are taught to always find sources that are as recent as possible, so you know that the information is as correct as possible. With science and history, they improve all the time with new findings, new hypotheses, new theory, new conspiracies. So to prove my point here, I found an article that is so relevant. It was from June 29th, 1998, and I quote, "In fact, over the last 150 years, the average height of people in industrialized nation has increased approximately 10 centimeters. For all you Americans out there, it's about 4 inches. Alright, so sizing. I don't know if you could tell, but I am a natural size 26. Yes, that's right. I am the YSL and Celine demographic. I am very proud. I am very honored. I just choose not to wear those brands in solidarity with all the fat people out there. Okay, it's super complicated. So the reason, okay, so I am a size 26, right? But I got these in a size 32 only because I stand with all the fatties in the world. Right? I'm a natural 26. I just choose to get a 32 because I just don't want to offend all the fat people out there. That's really it. But us skinny people, we don't get enough credit. Truly, we don't get enough credit for what we do. You McDonald's eaters, you guys do not know the sacrifices we have to make just to make you feel included. Alright, so retail undies. Retail undies was about 2,180,080 Korean won. And I have a message for Korea. What are you doing? Just look at what Venezuela did. Just copy what they did. They simply dropped 60 from their currency, and now their money is worth so much more. And you can trust me on this. I graduated summa cum laude. I'm smart. It's been proven that I'm smart. So you should trust me. Just drop a bunch of zero from your currency, and it'll be worth more overnight. So, at the moment, it's not very comfortable. Again, what I said earlier. I'm buying these pants for my great grandson because, as history has shown, humans are only going to get taller. So then, when my great grandchild, when he's fully grown, this item will become a hand-me-down. It will simply fit him perfectly. Alright, so one of the pros is definitely this is so futuristic, yet it's so modern. It's really going to help out the Japanese economy when they're having more sex, so the children can become cogs in the Japanese machine. And if you know anything about Japanese machine, they're going to be incredibly efficient and lean. My supply chain people forget that. Everybody else, get fucked. Don't try to understand the reference. And when my great grandchild, when he's fully grown, he'll get these hand-me-down. Now that's a really good pro for me. It will fit them perfectly by the time, and so this is how it looks on me right now. So when the sperm of my 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 sperm gets this is how it will look on them. And lastly, this is the biggest pro there is. This is a collaboration between Rick Owens and the Japanese government. Rick Owens is trying to do something great for the world. They're trying to do something great for Japan. They're trying to do something great for the Japanese economy, which is essentially the global economy. So I am going to write this off in my tax form. This is essentially charity, so I can write it off. There is none. You cannot criticize this piece at all. This piece will literally generate new humans for the Japanese economy. And then Japan's gonna put these people into the cogs, and then this machine will churn out more products for us to use. Example, like this, like this, like this, like this. Alright, so in solidarity with the Japanese problem of infertility, I will only wear these trousers when I'm in bed with my girlfriend. I think this piece is a must buy, but not for the price. I think 600 to 800. I think that's a good price range for these. I do like them a lot, so I am trying to get another one of these, but in black or in another colorway. I just really love the fit. I love the details of it. So if you have the funding for it, I think you should get these, you know, like they're wonderful, they're so fun to wear, and I think sometimes we don't want to wear clothes just to wear clothes. Like we want to wear clothes that are fun to wear. Like example, my Kiss boots, my doll jacket, my We're Going Gethsemane jacket, like my Prada hat right here. You know, like sometimes you just want to buy fun things that you can wear. So, oh shit, wrong script, hang on. So, it's definitely a must buy, yes. You know, for every pair you buy, for every pair of pants you buy, the Japanese people are legally obligated to have sex on the spot. They have to drop everything and have sex. So, to sum things up, if you are against these, you are against babies. If you are against baby, you are cancelled. If you are cancelled, you can become a comic. And when you become a comic, you can make an offensive joke, and then when the audience doesn't give you the snowflake reaction you wanted, you can just pretend to ignore that and just continue your joke as if the audience is offended by the premise of your joke because you're so anti-woke that you're woke. Like this.
But the good thing about dating older guys is that every now and then you get to listen to R. Kelly by accident. Because they didn't hear about it. Oh, wow, you're gonna try to be woke with me? Newark? You sure?
My name is Makasi. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on my Instagram right here. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.